All right, guys, we're back with another COVID-19 edition of Old Goat Gaming. We're back partially because we are social distancing ourselves from the rest of the world, but mainly because they rolled ranked draft Theros back. Ravnica was fine, but Theros is where the magic is. That's where the meat is. That's where we can get after it. So let's go, baby. Let's go and see what we can open. Let's see if we can get some, string some wins together. That's a neat concept. All right. I like a Rasta. I like a Rasta of the Endless Web. Really nice creature. Makes a 1/2 whenever they cast sorcery or instant. Iroa's Blessing would probably be our other choice here. Scophos Maze Warden is fine. But I think when it comes down to it here, I wouldn't mind. Green can go green, black, green, white. This can go a lot of directions. This is a really good 4-drop. Does a lot of things for you. If it wasn't here, I would probably decide between the Maze Warden and the Blessing and probably end up taking the Blessing. You wouldn't be wrong here taking the Blessing if you just said you want the removal, but I'm going to go with a Rasta. All right. So right after a Rasta, what do we want here? Green. If we want to stay green, we would probably take the Carotid. We could make a cool little, 4-color deck, 3-color deck. Go down those paths. Those have been a lot of fun. They're not reliable, but they're fun. Sometimes you got to do what's fun. I also like to win. So our options are is we can take one with the stars. We can take Heliod's Pilgrim. It's been really good. We could take Omen of the Sea. But I think we're going to take the little bit less powerful. Although, man, I really want to take one of these blue. Because we know our next pack's going to have the green-blue enchantment guy, right? That pumps and gives you flying. But I'm going to take the Carotid. If we got to, we'll do some crazy fun stuff. And, we'll get whipped, but that's all right. We'll have fun. Okay. Good options here. Green-red is fine. It's not great. Sometimes you just get beat down even with a good red-green deck. Just see our video a couple times ago. I think Archon of the Falling Stars. It's a really good card. Green-white enchantments is fun to play. It's also probably the best card in this pack. I mean, there's some good ones here. Funeral Rite's good. Ichthyomorphosis is good. Careless Celebrant, Omen of the Forge. Let's just go with the Archon of the Falling Stars. Alright, so we're seeing some white cards. I like both these white cards. They're not, must-have first pick material, but they're both really good. We don't have any enchantments yet. I mean, we do have a Rasta. So I think we'll take the Laguna Band Storyteller. I assume if we go green-white, we're going to have a ton of enchantments, so this is going to come up big for us. Alright. Now we could take a second one. And then we're really going to need to find some enchantments to make this work. We could take a Transcendent Envoy, which is just a really good card when you're playing enchantments. Turn 2 Envoy, turn 3 whatever the white one is that pumps and makes a creature. I should know the name of it. It's killed me 1,000 times in this set. But let's take the Storyteller. Alright, if you're going to play a lot of enchantments, it's fun to have Pious Wayfarer. Of course, we don't look like we're playing a lot of enchantments yet. We're just hoping to based on what we've picked. So we'll take a Wayfarer. Some juicy picks here. Dawn Evangel's really good at bringing back your 2-drops or less Wayfarer that have enchantments attached to it. Transcendent Envoy would be really good in our deck. Entrancing Lyra is good. I like it a little better in a control deck. Maybe we're just supposed to take... Again, we're setting up for all these enchantment cards. We're just going to assume they're going to show up, right? You guys know what happens when you assume? Alright, so we're going to take this one. Normally I don't love Indomitable Will, but with all we have going on with enchantments, I'm going to give it a go here. Okay. Don't want to take Underworld Dreams. We'll take Final Flare. Doubt we'll play it. Okay. I like Leonida the Lost Pride, but I also like Omen of the Sun, especially when we've got some fun enchantment stuff to do. Okay. I don't want to play a rumble butt or whatever you call that guy. Alright. Well, when you're green-white, it sucks that the Dreadful Apathy's here, because when you're green-white, you'd really love to have a Bronze Hide Lion. It's not amazing. It's not a top tier S+, whatever the cool kids would rate those, but it's a really good card. Would love to have this Dreadful Apathy, and probably, maybe that's the right pick, but I'm going to take the 2-drop. You guys ever notice how I say this is probably the right pick and then I pick something else? Now, if we want to get crazy, I mean, we're trying to do all this cool stuff with enchantments, and we're not seeing great green and white enchantments. So we could go with an Iroha's Blessing here. Splash for it. I'm sure we'll get an Omen of the Hunt somewhere. We could stay the course and take a Chimera. Works well in all decks. Captivating Unicorn, we hope, is going to be good in our deck. Some interesting choices. Iroha's Blessing. I'd love to do it, but I think we're just going to take Chimera. And here's the card I was talking about that we would hopefully get early on. Now, we can pick it here, splash the blue, and hope to get the extra fun times. We could just take a Blessing, be smart. We could take a second Chimera, be disciplined. No one's ever called me disciplined, so that could be part of the problem. Let's take your trophy and see what happens. Oh, there is an enchantment in this pack I'd like. Not much here. Flicker, I mean, what would we... I mean, we could flicker one of our storytellers. I mean, how many colors can we get in enchantments? Because this would be fun. We need like 2 or 3 more Caratids. But we're really not going to miss much here, are we? See those terrible 2 picks I just made? Alright, so I'll take the Forerunner here over the Glory Bears. We're really not seeing any of the... Whatever the bots are doing, they're definitely drafting all the green enchantments that we would normally use to pump up our guys, so we're going to have to get creative here. We could take an Unknown Shores, which would help with our problem, or we could take an Amulet. I kind of like that, or we could just take a Moss Viper. I kind of like the Amulet here. Yeah, we're just not seeing... We're seeing a hodgepodge of everything here. We'll take the Wardens. Maybe we're going to see some enchantments in the last pack. I wouldn't think so. It's going to be a stretch to make our cool enchantment deck work if we don't have any enchantments. Like Warbriar's Blessing. Wave Break Hippocamp. So if we're going blue, if we're getting Utopian, we have room for the Wave Break. But what do we have at instant speed that's going to pay off? We got a Flicker. We got Indomitable Will. A couple of Omens of the Sun. Those are interesting. Really, that's it. Yeah, I think probably we just want the Warbriar's Blessing here. Pharika Spawn. We could get crazy. We could splash for Elspeth's Nightmare. Pharika Spawn. For that matter, we could just take a Mire's Grasp. These white cards, if we're staying disciplined, Sentinel's Eyes is definitely the way to go here. Maybe that's what we should try to do. I'd much rather have the higher powered Pharika Spawn or Mire's Grasp. But based on what we have going on down here, I think the Sentinel's Eye is probably the way to go. Nessian Hornbeetle. We've got a few ways to get it going. We could use a 2-drop. We could also use a Dreadful Apathy. I think Dreadful Apathy is probably better for us. If we were in red-green, the Horned Beetle would be the way to go. So here we're going to pick between Revoke Existence and a Triumphant Surge. I think we'll take the Surge. We've already got a Return to Nature. And then the next so now here's a good green enchantment we want. Alright, so now we're seeing some enchantments. Now, the question is, do we want to Rise to Glory? That's a really good card that you would want to maybe splash this third or fourth color for, but I think with a Dreadful Apathy here, that's just what we're going to do. And we'll love to have a Daxos. And we'll take an Envoy. Maybe we got close to there. Second Evangel. Now with Evangel, I mean, returning Daxos or Bronze Hide Lion, I mean, that's amazing. All the flickers we can handle. All the Underworld Dreams we can handle. Alright, we got some gems. Now the big question is, I can guarantee you we won't run this mana base. The big question is, do we want to just stay strictly green-white? So if we splash for Utopia, I mean, that's not bad, but do we really want to do that? Does that push us over the edge? I mean, we've probably got enough good cards to be a really average deck without splashing Utopia. I don't know that I want to play 2 7-drops, 6 drops. So we need to really make 5 cuts here. We ended up with a decent amount of kind of random removal. Between Triumphant Surge, Warbriar's Blessing, Return to Nature. There's a lot of things we can do. So we need to cut. We may be able to run 16 lands here with so many drops below 3. So I think the best thing to do here is to make 4 cuts. Probably 1 Flicker. 1 Omen of the Sun. Maybe a Courser. That takes us down to 16 creatures, which is still fine. We need 1 more cut. It could be the Huntmaster. I think it's the Huntmaster. That allows us to more easily play just 16 land. Alright, so here it is. Not perfect. Not dominant, but a pretty good deck. I think we should be able to grind some wins out of this. Taking on Thrun Buns first. Alright, let's see if we can press our advantage early. Excuse me, he's going first, so... Alright. Well, that makes it a little hard to attack through that. Hold on just a second. Alright, no attacks. We're not slaying into that Underworld Ragehound. the Omen of the Sun here. We'll get him one way with the Omen of the Sun. Make him burn his Omen of the Forge. That card could be an issue for us. Definitely 2 for 1. So I think we'll go ahead and feed in. We're gonna need some land here. A 4 long. Oh, never mind. We don't need any land. Alright, so we proved if we play someone that gets mana hosed, this deck is dominant. I don't know how many of those we can hope for, but so far we've got 1. Hey guys, little wisdom here. Control decks looks to answer early threats and survive until the late game when they take over. You can also mute your opponent's emotes by clicking their avatar and choosing mute. Now you know. Now you're educated. Sorry, I know. I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored quarantined. Getting bored quarantined. Alright, we're taking on Voxy. Nice. So we're going to play the famous streamer here with bad starting hand. We'll keep it and hope that we get to draw lands. Cool looking swamp. Alright, we will boldly profess that we're about to draw another plains. Never didn't have it. Sucks if they've got a Myers Grass, but such is life. All right. Alright, so we're just hoping to see what we can do here. Heliod's Pilgrim. There's Commanding Presence. That's what I was talking about earlier. Alright, do we want to let her make a 1/1 here? I don't think so. I don't have any interest in her making a 1/1. Do you guys? Let's hope we can make it through this. I like those lands. I just don't like them quite as much as I like these. -5, -5. Let's save our Nexus Warden. No block. Got us. Alright, what do we not want her to attack with? I don't think we're too worried about any of these things. Uh-oh. That's a little more troublesome. We probably should have Dreadful Apathy before we attacked. Down to 5. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we could be in trouble. We better put a blocker out. And let's keep her from attacking with the Harpy. I'm gonna slow down now and see if we can get to the finish line here. Alright, so what do we want to kill with Daxos? Probably the Pegasus. Alright, let's slay in. Alright. Hopefully she maybe draw a blank for a little bit. Alright, and we got there. We got one from Voxy. That's kind of fun. If you guys ever watch her stream, she's pretty entertaining, pretty good player. And we got lucky. We got a good draw. Alright, 2-0. Now we got to take on J. Cruz. How come we don't ever get to go first? Do you guys make the magic gods angry? I did it last time when I didn't. sideboard in that card we were talking about. We'll keep these. This is kind of what we're hoping, right? I mean, we've got Sam Burley lands. We got Mark Zug. We got 2 Mark Zug. We can play those together. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark, for providing us some action. Oh, that's ugly. Just don't play a forest. Oh boy. Shadow Spear and green black is really pretty good. We're gonna have to be quick. We're going to be quick. Alright, we can do something with that. We're going to be quick. If he plays another fatty, we're in trouble. If he plays another fatty, we're in trouble. That qualifies as trouble, I think. We need one of our removal spells to take care of the shepherd, or nothing's going to pound in and gain life. Going to pound in and gain life. That's not going to do it. What do we have that could help us do 14 here? I don't think we have an answer to that. We need one of our, we need to return to nature. Or Briar's Blessing would get us to Shepherd, but Shadow Spear, green black. In case you guys didn't know, that's really good. It's a really good place for a Shadow Spear to end up. So much life gain on all the fatties running around. Plenty removal in black. We need to return to nature, another dreadful apathy, something. We're on a 2-turn clock. That's not it. That's not it. Even if we could draw one of the white omens to buy us one extra turn, at least one extra turn. I think we're out of this one, boys and girls. Too many land. Hot start, and then too many land. There's just no way. I mean, Shadow Spear on a big board. Can't outrace it. You certainly can't outrace it with land. Not with that land either. Alright. Loss number 1. We're down to Shadow Spear. Are we on the brink of going to Platinum 3? Alright, let's keep venturing on. Alright, let's see if we can keep going. Let's see if we can keep going. 5 wins is our goal. We cover this every time. 5 wins is our goal. 7 would be great. 5's our goal. Alright, need some land. We'll see if we can get it done. Alright, pretty fun 2-drop. See how their 2-drop is. It's pretty good. Let's play a Citizen Training on our line. Hope to draw planes. Oh, never lucky. Attack for 6. Hope they don't have a dreadful apathy for our lion. All right. We'll just see if we can put together what do they call that when the 5 lions become 1 lion? We're assembling Voltron over here. It's like Megatron, only Voltron. Hey, he's got us a test of training. We need some land, please. Land. If we get Trample Vigilance and make this guy indestructible. Alright, come on, humorous red cap. Come on, humorous red cap. We need some land over here. 3rd land is really helps us. We got a lot of action at 3. Should we continue to assemble Voltron here? Can't really attack with the lion now. Got him down to 5. We need to land. hard pressed to win with 2 land. Maybe he'll just play a 5/3 Trampler and we will draw a land for Dreadful Apathy. Maybe. Wow, got me with the tricky Warbrier's Blessing play. Alright, we won with 2 land. That's how you do it, I guess. 3 wins, only 2 away from 5. 3 plus 2 is quiz at the end. Opponent goes first. That's mulligan. We've already proved we can win with 2 land. Alright, let's keep this 6 man. What do we want to get rid of? Daxos is good. This is good. This is good. Let's... Sentinel's Eyes don't seem right, but... Alright. Blue. He's got Ashiok sleeves. Okay. Tell me he's not splashing Ashiok. Alright, let's get Daxos in now. And we'll get the Lion in next. Pretty good 2/2/4. Playing into a counter. I'd rather counter this than a Rasta. We'll decline to pay that because we can't. Let's hope our Rasta hits the battlefield. He's probably got Ashiok. I mean, he's got Ashiok sleeves. Those are pretty cool sleeves, actually. Pretty cool sleeves. Actually, they're really cool. Right. What do we want to apathy? So he's going to be... Hopefully we can that's not nice. I already tricked him into getting rid of that Ichthyomorphosis. He got it back. Why didn't you guys tell me not to do that until I exiled Atris? Not focused. We're about to lose this one. Alright. Fooled me once, shame on you. Definite Ashiok coming, I feel like. I mean, you wouldn't play the blue, black, green with these sleeves without having the Ashiok in the deck, would you? I wouldn't think so. Cool Acolyte as well. Inherited. Red. Unloading his hand. These 4 cards, there has to be a move on those 4 cards, so. Can't imagine our Archon's not in jeopardy. In fact, it'll probably get final deathed, so we won't get to do anything cool with our 1 enchantment in the graveyard. But if it doesn't get final death, drag to the underground, all the above other stuff, we're looking to do some cool stuff. Hey, he's looking to do the same thing we're doing. Five cards in hand seems bad for us. Really wanting to mill us out. Maybe he does have Ashiok. These would play well in a deck with Ashiok. I'm gonna play it here. It looks like he's got final death in hand to me. Another land, just what we needed. Alright. I like 5 to the face. He's gonna draw more. Get the Eidolon back. He's digging for Ashiok. Maybe he's got Kiora. This best to see got as well. Alright, we got a blocker. We got a hope. Too bad it's not an enchantment. We gotta hope he doesn't stumble into Ashiok. I'll bet you guys that quarter I owe you, this Mantis deck has Ashiok in it. Got him. Oh. Smart. Used my agonizing remorse to move that. That's just mean. Well played. have to... You guys can survive. Ashiok. Yep. Here it comes. Here it comes. So we got 10 cards left. It's got to be in those 4 in his grip right now. You guys are gonna owe me that quarterback. Done. Black owl. I mean, that's cool. We got more land. That's cool. Thinning his deck, getting closer to Ashiok. Scrying closer to Ashiok. I mean, this is clear, isn't it? 2 to the bottom. It's coming. It's coming. Scrying again. 1 to the top. There it is. Here it comes. Wait for it. Alright. Eutropia. Eutropia. Blocking. Jump blocking. Gaining a life. We got 4 cards now. Nice. We're more likely to win by lifing him out. Here comes a flyer for big beefy damage. 3 cards left. 8 coming to the face. This could be a mistake. Rid of 1 beefy boy. But if he plays the enchantment the next 2 turns, we're in trouble. Surely he doesn't have a... Alright, here we go. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, we're swinging in for 1. Instant. Instant enchantment. Yeah, got it. Alright. Got it. if we're gonna survive this or not. He's got one more draw. He's got 2 turns to kill us. Alright, this is it. They gave us the fake good game, or if that was really good game. Come on, Mantis, don't mess with us. Alright, we got him. Got him. Platinum 3, grinding it up slowly. Alright, hold on a second, let's see. Alright, we got the 4 wins. Alright, let's see if we can get number 5 somehow. That was a tight one. Taking on Jaeger Bolus. Jaeger Bolus. Man, we have not. We're going first. There's no way we can keep this, right? Alright, it's better. I guess. Nexus Wardens. Watch, this deck will play a island right out of the bat and be loaded with flyers. Or a plains right out of the bat and be loaded with flyers. Oh, I scared him by moving my cursor over my... That's a good card. That's a card. Yeah, let's put a Rast out there. Alright, let's has he got a counter? I don't think we're attacking, but we'll make it look like we are. Daxos, nice. Alright, so what do we care about him countering? We don't want him to counter Daxos. We really don't want him to counter Dawn Evangel either, but we'd rather him counter Dawn Evangel because we can, I guess we can return either and with Lagona. 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Alright, he could kill us, but we'd wipe his board. Yeah, we'll give him that opportunity. All right. That's not great, but it's not terrible for us. Hopefully he'll take the Arasta. Dang, I would love to return that Arasta. Guess we'll have to settle for Daxos or something. You still got a counter? kill at this point. Alright, let's see here. Gotta get him to counter something if that's what he's doing. Oh, he's tapping down my Dawn Evangel. Let's move. Two to the bottom. We like that. No attacks, thank you. Are we playing Dream Trawler? Anybody guesses? We gotta get that counter spell out of his hand. Yep, he's hoping to scry. Okay, got to go through with the Eidolon as well. He's definitely working the deck, digging. Oh, this time we got two top. That's more of a problem. That stinks. That stinks with the Lyrios. Alright. Find a way to do some damage here. Oh boy, we need him to we need him to devotion of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, one more. That'll do it. If this dude was good enough to keep up counter spell all that time, check Thassa, then he deserves to win. Deserves to win this game. That's just really well played. Come on. How do I beat that? My one chance to beat it. My one chance to beat it. Frustrating. This guy's good. This guy's just better than me. I can't beat that. That's really smart playing. And I don't know what to say. Good game. Is that what I say? 11. Down to 1. Yep, fast at doing work. Alright. We got no answers. Alright, let's just go on to the next one. How do you guys feel about that? Alright, we need one more. Need one more win. Alright, we need one more. Let's go. Alright, we were able to beat Voxy in this recording. Let's see if we can get to 5 wins. Not the best starting hand. See if we can put some pressure on Bullet. I mean, did he see this? This should be intimidating right here. He may not be intimidated. Maybe by my cool lands. Think he's intimidated by Sam Burley's cool lands. No, he's not intimidated. Ooh, I could return to nature his Traveler's Amulet. Seems like a reach. Wish we'd have had a second playing field to interact with our Indomitable Will. Maybe he'll play a enchantment creature here first, so we can return all the way to nature. Oh, third color Andy here. This looks like a Cetessan champion to me. If you're playing something like this. Okay, Scavenger Harpy. We still got our return to nature. We can still do. Never forget that your return to nature can also exile a target card from graveyard, which may come into play this matchup. Especially if it's like Apollo Chronos in the graveyard, or a Chainweb Arachneer. Alright, so I mean, here's our choices. He's got 5 cards in the graveyard right now. Does he have another forest to play the Arachneer out? That may be why he blocked with the Scavenger. So maybe, what do you guys think? Is this a stretch? I think we're gonna exile the Arachneer from the graveyard. We could have waited to see if he played I mean, if he plays a forest and plays the 5/3 trampler, then we were done. But eventually that Arachneer was going to come back and kill my Envoy. Ooh. Labyrinth of Scophos. We'll put this out to put block on the Charger. Since he can't tap down the Scophos now, I think we'll play this here. Bring up the Envoy, gaining some life, and swing in for 5. We might be getting a little too aggressive here. But it doesn't do any good to play that when he's got mana up for the Labyrinth. It'll just push back our attackers. Alright, got him down to 9. He might hit us with an aspect of lamprey here. Or an Ilea's Huntmaster. Which is frustrating, but whatever. Alright, now taking him down to 3. Might be forcing him to hold up Labyrinth mana. Which kind of puts him in a rough spot, because then he really only has 1 blocker. He's going to hold up Labyrinth mana. That means he can play 1. He can play something that costs 1. Now he can play something that costs 2. We will take that. He's trying to fake us out. We'll block. We got a Mogi's Favor to put on our Warden. That would be one of the things he could play. Alright, so I mean, our options are similar here because we can pump one of these. So if we attack with all this, he bumps the Transcendent Envoy back. He can block here. So I think the best thing to do is play Daxos. Pump away there. Swing with all 3. Unless he has something else, he'll have to bounce the Envoy, lose the Huntmaster, and take 1. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have something he can do for 2 mana. Alright, down to 2. We're in a good spot here. Hopefully that's not, I didn't just jinx myself. Again, he's got to keep up. If he doesn't have a removal spell for Envoy, he's going to want to keep up mana to... Alright. That doesn't do it. Alright, I think that gets us there. That gets us to our 5 wins. That was our goal from the beginning. Well done, team. Well done. Look at all these goodies we're getting. We got an emergence zone. Can't say as though I know what that card does. Not gonna read it. I ain't doing it. Temple of Abandon. That's good for our standard deck lists we're putting together, which we aren't. Alright, on to 6 wins. Oh, I don't know if we want to get 6 wins against Nice Guy Eddie. I've always liked Nice Guy Eddie. So Nice Guy Eddie, that reminds me of Gary Gaetti. Do you guys know him? If you watch Magic on YouTube, you may not be a baseball fan. Not judging you, but Gary Gaetti was a baseball player. Interesting looking young man. We really have a lot of trouble getting double white. Nice Gaetti, though, has agreed to go with this same slow start that we have. Does he have an Omen of the Forge he wants to throw to my face? He thought about it. It makes me want to... Oof, don't like this guy. You might know what movie that's from. Ugh, hate that guy. 5 points. 5 points if you can answer that. I'd like to play... Well, I guess Daxos will be a 2-3 now. Due to our white pip on this Dreadful Apathy. He's gonna Banishing Light our Dreadful Apathy? That's just dirty. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Take that. Take that, nice Gaetti. No relation to Gary Gaetti. Wow. Where is the plains? Actually, we'd have taken a forest here too. Well, this is a real exciting game of Magic, folks. You're happy you tuned in here. Bunch of guys trying not to discard. Does he have 2 Omen of the Forge he wants to waste on Daxos? Wish I had another. Wish I had another. Fateful End. Final Flare, okay. And the excitement continues. Oh. Probably looking to suit his guy up with an Iroa's Blessing. Nope. No, it doesn't matter, does it? We'll make it look like we've got Blessing. I think this is going to get an Iroa's Blessing to the forehead, if a Forerunner has a forehead. I'll take it. Woo! Alright. So, are we gonna have to go Indomitable Will, Warbrier's Blessing? Setessan Training, wasting all our shots here. That has like a Dreadful Apathy written all over it, doesn't it? Oof, or a Triumphant Surge. That would have been good to have a Rasta in play. Put some beefy boys out here. Now it's time for his Omen of the Forge. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh, nice guy Eddie's thinking. He's trying to dupe me. He's trying to be... Eddie's nice, but he's also tricky. Guy Eddie. Here's that. Oh, he's going all in on getting their Rasta out of here. Here's that Omen of the Forge I thought he had. I don't know why he was hiding it all this time. Oh wait, yeah I do. It's time for us to draw a Laguna Band Storyteller. That's not what that is. Do we want to put a Dreadful Apathy on that? Yeesh. I mean, we're winning this race. I suppose we'll hold off. If he finds a way to kill it, then we'll have the apathy his. But I'm about to draw a Laguna Band Storyteller. Put one of our mini enchantments back on top. Go to town. He's hoping that I will attack into that, which I don't want to. Got another Final Flare. Now we're going to lose the race to the 2-3 fire. But don't you guys worry, we're going to draw a Storyteller of the Laguna Band type. It's going to give us a little life. It's going to put an enchantment back on top. Everything's going to be nice. Alright, I'm not falling for that white Omen. Let's see how I called that. I guess I sort of fell for it, but I didn't really fall for it. Alright, so we can return an enchantment. So let's be careful what we get rid of here. I think we'll return a Cetessan training. We need a Laguna Band Storyteller. Our 4/4 flyer would be good. We got a lot of good draws. Let's see if he can do the 2 to the bottom trick. Nice guy Eddie, you should put 2 on the bottom. That's the way to go. Nope. Misunderstood. Trouble. Trouble for the good guys. Trouble for the good guys. Just drawing up the hot omens. Killing all our stuff. Alright, that's something. Let's swing it in with this big boy here. 1 damage secured. Now we really got to be careful. We probably won't use Daxos. Probably won't use the Forerunner. Probably won't use both assets. We are dragging our graveyard dry. Alright, let's top deck something good. Laguna Band Storyteller. If we'd have had like 3 or 4 planes in this matchup, I think we would have won. We could have saved our guys with Indomitable Will. At least that's what I think. Instead we're down to putting us on a 2-turn clock. Unless he's got another Omen of the Forge. Wow, he's putting us on a 0-turn clock. Good game, nice guy Eddie. Oh, well, hold on, let me give him the thinking. If I had the repeal now, if I only had cards in my hand, good game. Got us. Didn't draw the right card. Alright, we got 5. 5's better than 4. Not as good as 6. We're in Platinum Tier 3. We got to get to Diamond. This is taking too long. Let's see what we got. You ready? Claiming the prize. Checking the pack. Alright guys, thanks for coming along, watching Old Goat Gaming. Do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. We got a win over Voxy, which is fun. She's a good streamer. I've watched her many times. She's funny. Good player. That was kind of fun. Other than that, it'd been nice to get 6 or 7 wins, but we got our 5. We kept our gems going. We got our gold where we can almost do another gold draft. Anyways, Old Goat Gaming, we'll keep bringing this as long as we're quarantined. Stay safe, keep your distance, keep your 6 feet. I think they're gonna, it's possible they're gonna lock everyone down soon for a short period of time. So if you can get food, I don't know why you would need toilet paper like people are hoarding, but you can get food and get stuff you need, get it and be ready to lock down. Old Goat Gaming signing out. Thanks guys.